What's going on, guys? It's your boy Prophet, and welcome back to Madden 18 Fantasy Draft. I've been playing a lot of this game lately. This has been my third video in a row that I've made. And the reason why I'm in the pause screen is because I had to go change the depth chart again. I didn't do it while I was out of the pause screen. I took a little break and forgot that I had to, so I haven't done that yet. But let's get straight into the video. All right, so Curtis Samuel's back, so that's good. We'll have that. Kyle Love is back too, which I'm excited for. Because I got my defensive tackles. Damn it. Okay. All right, let me see my QB. See how my boy's doing.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive, and they'll be led out
11
by
for
the NFL's
5.
most valuable player from 2015. It's Cam Newton.
Okay.
When I was watching film this week, I had to write a note to myself. 3 touchdown passes in an NFL game deserves respect, not ho-hum just because they throw it around all the time. And he got his respect. NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's the ultimate vote of confidence.
All right, that was a bad throw. I don't know what that would have
He was great, not his best game ever, but obviously was very good to garner that award. All the talk this week, though, was about let's take that forward now. Completed pass play. Now
so last game you saw Devin Funchess basically go off 200 and some yards just from him receiving. So I'm excited to see what we can do in this game. And I don't know what their defense is looking like. So we're going to see.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yards.
Oh God, okay.
Escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ian Williams.
Yeah, my weekly goal is to only be sacked twice, but I know that's not going to happen because my offensive line is doo-doo. So,
on second down, here's Newton.
Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, that's bad. Okay.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Trying to get the first down, but it doesn't seem like that's going to happen on this one.
From the gun, here's Newton. Flush to his right.
Ah, Cam.
One, but incomplete.
Damn it.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion.
Good rundown. I got the money on.
Punt of 49, and the Lions will take over.
All right, so Jay Cutler's their quarterback. Let's see what we can do now that I got Kyle Love in the lineup. I'm so excited about that. Aaron Fells on the motion.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. See if they
Luke came up with the tackle.
Second down. Now Cutler looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Fells. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to.
The only bad thing about Jay Cutler is he is a freaking. He's got a cannon for an arm.
It's third down.
So
when you
that is
execute a
unfortunate.
drag or a
The only good thing about that is he's not very good at aiming that cannon. So or from in real life anyway. Got him. Third and 7.
And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. Expect this from the visiting team when playing indoors, but not the home team.
They're supposed to get all the advantages, right? The home crowd's supposed to help them. They forgot where they were, perhaps.
Oh, Brandon Cooks. Hold on. I got to cover this good.
On third down, Cutler. And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh.
Picked off
Go.
by Captain Mutterland.
Captain Mutterland.
And he will bring
There we go.
this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way
All right.
you
Good job,
the
Cap.
athleticism because you and I both know the best
So we didn't
offense
even
on
need the
field,
offense, really.
They play on defense.
That was good.
I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback.
I'm gonna see if I can still tackle. It didn't work though,
so the Lions
it's okay.
offense ready to go back out.
All right, let me see what I can do on offense or on defense now. Kyle Love.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he's
Thomas
able to
Davis came up with a big hit.
about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
My defense is hitting on all cylinders lately. I mean, we do give up a lot of points, but at the same time, we also we can hold games definitely. So yeah, that's good. That's a good thing.
2nd down, here's Cutler. They'll set up the screen to Howard, and they're
Damn
able
it.
to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards.
We can hold them. We can hold them from getting points definitely. If we absolutely need to, we can definitely hold them. So you know, I feel really good about this team right now. We're 4-0 going into this game.
The back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice
big loss for
pickup.
4 yards. Kevon Seymour.
It'll be 2nd down. So the Lions go backwards there, and unfortunately that's something they saw a lot in 2015. They had the fewest rushing yards of any team in the NFL.
It's one of those dubious titles that no one really wants to claim. Even teams who say, well, don't worry about running it because we throw it all the time. Being able to run it when you want to is a key to success in the NFL, and Detroit struggled doing that.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Looking for
Got him.
and it's intercepted. It's Marshawn Lattimore,
Damn it.
rookie from Ohio
All right.
State. And a big turnover
Marshawn is
there.
playing,
These
man.
guys
I'm
will
telling
get
you.
the football
How many
back.
interceptions has he got this year? 4?
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team.
Damn
And
it.
the Lions pressure too strong. Down
Shit.
he goes. Carl Lawson in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play, maybe.
And I threw it. It didn't. Okay.
Back at his own 6-yard line. Carlos Dunlap in there to
So I just need my defense to play this game,
Sack
obviously.
of the year. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that
There we go.
uniform.
Good
No
tackle.
grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here comes Jay Cutler now to lead his offense back out there. Interesting stat line right now. And technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions? Is he getting fooled by defenses? They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines, working on that Surface Pro to see what they see.
I'm glad he's throwing interceptions. I mean, he can keep on. Oh, okay.
They go with Howard again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back
Kyle
at the
Love
47.
up in there.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Big
Think,
blitz.
Brandon, I like the
Okay,
intensity
that's
this
not
defense
good.
is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They get a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle.
Oh, thank you,
And
Jay
this
Cutler,
is
for
gonna
being
be
trash.
Incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley.
This is a
every
really
angle,
boring game.
and
I'm
shut the
sorry,
play
guys.
down.
This is a defensive ass
This is
game,
away and
definitely.
a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge
But,
stop
I mean,
his walk?
I'll
That's the
try.
question.
I'm trying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I am trying to play. But they're just, I can't do anything against this defense right now.
Focus right now, not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a second drive, no first down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
They get 6 on the pickup.
There's my first down of the game.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Newton. And that's complete to Gates.
Oh, all right, there we go. Antonio Gates, slow ass.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional.
Damn it, man. See, I can't.
He'll go down. They got him for a sack. Carl Lawson in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Man. They're just fucking me up in the backfield, definitely.
Absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Look at this, man. I can't do anything. I'm getting wide open looks, and I can't get the ball down the field because I can't throw it.
They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Damn it.
Overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the throw.
Where's that punt going?
And you can't do it much better than that.
There we go. That was a good man punt.
Bounds at the 4-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shot of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory. And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss, but no game, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week, so he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
I don't know who they're talking about right now, to be honest. It might be K1 Short.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Cutler. Dumps it off to his running back, Jordan Howard. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first, thanks to a flashy little spin move. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're
I can't get off of them with Kyle Love right now. And they're covering me pretty good.
Towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Now let's go. On 2nd down, Cutler. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
That was a really boring first quarter. Like, Lord, that was horrible.
So still in search of the first down after that last completion. Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. And that little deke, the juke move that we saw, able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down. They pick up
fuck. This sucks. Kuechly's already got 4 tackles. Jesus.
Carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it here. Why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
Kuechly.
He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away.
What was
Dangerous
this?
pass, incomplete.
I'll take it.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. This is Howard on 2nd down. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
All right, here we go. Now it's Cutler. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he will have
Cutler just took off running. No fucking way. And he got the first down.
12 yards there as they move the chains.
Couldn't nobody tackle him. Like, come on. Damn, man. This sucks.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he
I
only
love
manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Again, it's Howard. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
He is pushing through my freaking line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just
Can we
eat
please
up
just get a
blocks and allow
stop?
other people
Damn.
to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Now Cutler.
Got him. K1.
It's a Panther sack. K1 short. In there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Let's see what we can do here.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and he'll find some space.
I just got to get going. Like, I can't. I'm winning, so I can't like take too many chances.
But you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Damn it.
He'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I'm running with McCaffrey, like, definitely. It's a good running game. It's just can't do anything with it past that.
Newton on 1st down. Funches has it complete.
Okay, there we go. That was a good catch.
Near the 40 to the 39. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height, sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's
got 30 receptions on this season already. Was his 5th game right here, I think.
Than it normally does for a quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn
Not
it.
much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
The coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs.
The game was froze for a second. I don't know if you guys saw that.
From the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action and hit them over the top.
Williams. And able to push his way forward here for
Okay,
a good
there we go.
gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20.
Keekly.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Kuechly might as well be a tight end at this point. Like, he is. I think he's like my 3rd string tight end. So the boy's on the field a good amount and plays like that.
Out of the gun, Newton. Flushed out right.
Got him. Curtis Samuel.
Touchdown, Carolina.
His first touchdown.
The rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Gano out to kick this one away.
My receivers are doing pretty damn good. I got a couple of rookie wide receivers, and they're doing pretty good. I'd say so. Curtis not so much on the receiving side, but he's a good returnman, definitely. So, you know, at least he can do something.
We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They'll run it now out of the gun.
We're shutting this running game down right here.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Okay, there we go.
Incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and that just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day.
How do you know
Taking
that?
It about the
Like,
16.
Juked him out.
Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a...
Okay, let me go ahead and start the run game.
Getting set to take
off.
the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Oh, wow. Okay, all right, see what I want to do on this play.
To throw on second down is Newton. Caught left
there we go.
side by Funches.
That's exactly what I wanted to do.
It across midfield and inside the 45.
That blitz didn't work.
For 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know.
Damn it!
No escaping this time.
I had him, man. I had Devin wide open. All I had to do was put it in front of him, and I didn't have time because of my offensive line.
2 minutes remain here in the first half.
And I can't run and throw it because Cam is shitty on the run in this game for some reason.
Back now.
So.
As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Thank you. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
If I can get a touchdown on this one, I'll skip through the first or the third quarter.
Back to throw, Newton.
That's bad. Nope, out of bounds. What?
Picked up by the former first rounder Trey Waynes.
Okay, I guess.
Set to go now.
Whatever.
And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit.
Oh, wow, he dropped it. Thank God.
Rather more complex.
It's because of him. So fucking fast he got there.
Incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help.
Oh,
inside the 20.
Oh,
Touchdown,
James.
Detroit. Brandon Cooks, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
James.
And the Lions strike quickly here for 6 points. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player,
Damn it.
when I'd be in practice sessions,
okay.
and I'd hear
So
9 from the receivers.
I gotta try to
that meant fly route, go,
figure out.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the
Damn it.
touchdown.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think
All right,
you are.
let's go.
I
Come on.
don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack. And that's caught inside.
Matt Collins, let's go. Come on.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They give him a gain of 38.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
Damn it.
No escaping this time as he'll go
Okay.
down. They
Call
get
the
him for a
timeout.
sack.
Shit.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton.
Why?
And
Okay,
that
that's
one was
fine.
nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety.
No, it was. I just don't know why Newton threw it so fucking far.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there. Right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. 3rd and long, it's Newton. And
Damn
he
it.
can't quite intercept it. Zone coverage, free safety was there. Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the 1st half.
It's a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they get the field goal near the end of the 1st half to expand that lead.
Now, that's got to feel good, but they can't let up. Now,
I just noticed
kickoff,
Jacksonville's
make
beating
they
the
don't give up a
shit
big
out of
return or big yardage to set up the
Pittsburgh.
other team for one
Jesus.
last chance to score themselves.
All right, let's see what they're going to do.
Set to go now.
I don't know if they're going to
Time
go for a
quickly
deep
fading
one.
Here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. The Panthers are going to take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
Why is Brandon
as we
Cooks
head
ever
toward
here now?
halftime.
Because he couldn't do anything on that side of the field?
Cutler gives it to Howard. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll
Call
get
another
back to the line
timeout.
of scrimmage. That's it. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout
Oh,
here.
he's on this side now.
And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 3rd down, this is Howard. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I was about to say, I'm surprised they're not going to go for a fucking Hail Mary with Jay Cutler as their quarterback. That arm he's got.
On 1st down, it's Cutler. Finding some room at midfield.
Damn it.
It's caught left side by Cooks. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
See if Myrick can come over here and get a pick.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now Cutler.
Damn it.
Incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked off, really.
Yeah, it should have been.
Second down
But,
instead.
yeah, he missed it. So that's
Another
cool.
dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a third. And for the third
Go,
time
go,
here in this
go,
half,
go.
it's intercepted.
Damn it.
Off by Mike Adams. And the return this
All
time
right, so we're gonna.
will go out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, we're gonna skip into the game. Fast forward, jump forward, and score it. Hopefully they don't somehow come back and fuck us up. Let's see if we can do something on offense here, and then I'll give it back to him.
To throw on second down. Newton, right side catch. This is Gates. And able to get this one across
come on, boys.
the 45 before he's brought down. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. Now a first down throw for Newton. It's caught by Funches.
Devin Funches.
And he'll be taken down.
Let's
but
go.
not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. They go play action here on first down.
Oh, damn it.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
All right.
Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's second down.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Now it's Newton here off the bootleg. Finds his target. It's Gates.
All right, we are doing work right this second. Hold on.
The first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Shoot clock.
Able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's been the go-to guy.
Let's go,
They
let's go,
needed
let's
a
go.
big play there on 3rd.
Go.
His way, it worked out.
If y'all running out of time.
Scouted it, or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Oh, oh,
Eluding the pressure,
oh,
and he
oh.
will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
It's my boy.
Cam Newton with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often
All right. Nah, how much time is there on this video? 32. Okay, I'll play some defense.
All the way to the end zone.
Gano out to kick this one away.
He's gonna kneel this.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's just start playing
Here's
defense.
the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over.
All right.
And that last drive was
Marshawn
very
Lattimore, I'm
balanced,
bringing him
pretty
back.
methodical. You think they'll go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think
He's got 3 interceptions now. Oh wait, yeah, the one at the end of the second or the first half.
Looks like a run.
That's right. I forgot about that one.
And throw one deep.
Check, Patriot.
Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And
Damn it.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Looking left side.
Damn, that big ass hit.
It's Burton. And a big hit there as he runs into a brick wall. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep
Damn
the
it.
clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
Boom.
Throw left side complete. It's Burton.
Jalen Myrick
He is
coming
gonna
up with a
be
big
knocked
hit.
Flat on his back. Oh, a big hit at the 21-yard line. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down.
I know I spend a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
Howard receives it from Cutler. And this one goes
I just realized that they were in Chicago together. Jordan Howard and Jay Cutler. I don't know why I didn't realize that before, but
Wow, that play
that's kind of cool. But it also kind of sucks at the same time.
You could see defensively they were just closing in. That was going nowhere.
Yeah, you count on your offensive line to give you a little bit of space, a little bit of time so you can make a move. There was none there for him.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Okay. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
From the gun, it's Cutler.
Out to the
flat, that's complete to his running back. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really hard for a running back to think to himself.
Damn it.
And he takes this one in for a
Damn it. I don't know what I was doing.
Michael Crabtree, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough. Otherwise, they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Here's Prater now set to kick it away.
Why is he? Okay. Whatever.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Okay. Now let's see what we can do. We're down by 10.
And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive summit.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Another nice pickup through the air.
Okay,
I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
But not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it.
Devin, what are you doing?
That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Damn it.
We know it's not an easy
I don't know why he didn't catch that, but
when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here's Newton.
Got him.
Samuel. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. Newton throwing again.
Oh, I don't know why I threw that.
A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
Okay, that's fine.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead. You've got to protect it. And he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like this. 4th quarter, as you said, trying to... Oh, no.
Oh, my God. What the fucking... Okay. I slid. Like, I'm getting tired of this game.
That one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
Yeah, even though I slid.
2-score game, so hold on here. Not done in the 4th. Following the fumble recovery, it's Cutler.
Those are... Was this a fumble?
Couldn't quite hold it.
Oh.
Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Second and 10 now. It's Cutler. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gordon.
Damn it.
Gonna get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now Cutler on first down. They'll set up the screen to Howard. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
10 tackles.
There on the first down play.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do
big seam, and he might go all the way.
How?
Touchdown, Detroit.
How?
Josh Gordon, his first touchdown on the year.
God
and
damn
the
it.
Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. This will be taken in at the 1.
Damn, I thought I had a return.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky.
And
he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown,
Devin Funches.
Carolina. Devin Funches. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
All right, let's just see what I can do now.
They'll throw on first down with Cutler. He gets
How?
Cooks.
I was cooked.
And
Okay, whatever.
Up around the 45-yard line.
Jay Cutler is slinging it right now, though. That I will give him, even though he's got three interceptions.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Cutler will throw.
Can y'all please cover better? That'd be great.
18 there as the drive will continue.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
All right,
damn it, man.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back nice gains.
All right, what time is this? We got 43 minutes. Okay.
So the Lions in
Fuck.
possession of the football.
They're beating shit out of me right now.
They've got a first
I gotta do
and 10 as
something.
they search for a
I gotta
late
stop him.
score. Here's Cutler. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
Okay.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing now is Cutler. Firing quickly here, and that's
Damn it.
complete. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a first and goal. It's been all passing all the time on this drive. 5 for 5, and now first and goal.
Feels like a case of until they stop us, we might as well keep running the offense that we like to run. Don't change up and do something different just because you think you need to.
And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's second down.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. And he fends him off. fighting through pressure. Oh, and now he bowls him over.
I say somebody can get him.
Back at the 11-yard line.
That'd make my job a lot easier.
Short in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now it's Cutler.
Damn it.
And that one's gonna
I had that interception. Fuck.
In the back of the end zone, it's incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And this is back down to a 7-point game.
Okay.
So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make-or-break onside kick. So you knew one way or another that you needed 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll need to get the ball back.
So, Brandon, the question is, how do you accomplish that? You can onside kick it, or remember, since you've got all 3 timeouts, you can still kick it deep and try to play defense.
Well, they didn't try
Here's
that.
the Carolina offense as they get ready to
fine with
take
me.
over here. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, to see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
I almost got it.
This one inside the 35. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Newton.
Oh, he freaking dropped it.
Contact made the ball roam free.
Damn it.
Brings up 4th down. So now it's 4th down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option, but as you also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's bad. Nope. 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 Yes.
Is right down Broadway.
Okay. That's game, pretty much, boys.
4th quarter, by the way, in that game in Cleveland. And it was the Browns that wound up winners in that one. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year. So barring something extraordinary, something crazy here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Brandon, this will be a great win for them. The better team's going to win this game, no question about it.
And Detroit getting set to go now. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing.
Damn, man.
About the 3-point
the kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense,
doesn't matter how many yards you get, Jay. You're going to lose this damn game.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
Cutler to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Come on, man. Let's get in this game.
Defensively, you love that, don't you? I mean, you'll give them that play.
And they'll take it every single time. This is almost like nickeling and diming it downfield, and too much time's going to run off the clock.
Here's Cutler to throw.
Damn it.
Complete. That's Gordon. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Oh, they're going to spike it.
Now he'll spike it here with 20 seconds to go on the clock.
Oh, they're on Hail Mary yet already?
And on 2nd and 10
okay,
now.
I guess.
Cutler to throw again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Don't let them catch it.
And
oh my
God.
God.
Incomplete. 12 seconds left. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make
Damn
a
it.
play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions
I'll take
on the
that.
interceptions
Whatever.
he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been
wanted an
pick
interception,
right there.
but
And it's incomplete. Still time left, though. 2 seconds remaining now in the fourth quarter. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none.
Yes, exactly right.
get Cutler a catch, and that's gonna be the end of this game. It was a good game, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed because I know I did. 50 minutes is a little longer than what I wanted, but it's okay. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next video.